Quick news break with yours truly. I'm the one and only. I go by the name of Mr. TALIAFERRO. So 2 rappers really got me thinking about my January, right? Like, I'm gonna get right into it. Please follow your boy on Instagram at itsmrtaliaferro. So we'll start with Styles P, then we'll make our way to Meek Mill. So in reference to this coronavirus, I had a really weird incident in January. I got really sick. I'll tell you guys more about it shortly. I want to read 2 stories from 2 prominent rappers. So Styles P said, I almost died in January, and I ain't never get the flu, and if I do, it's like a day or 2. In January, I was down for a week, and I lost about 8 pounds. I had the Rona. It had to be the Rona. I did mad black seed oil and went on a juice tea diet and rested. Go for it. He went on to say, when they was announcing coronavirus before it hit here, mad of us had that shit. We thought it was the new flu. Nah, you had the Rona. All right, I want to go over to Meek Millie. He said something similar to what Styles P said on his Twitter account moments ago. He said, I was extremely sick in December around Christmas time with flu-like symptoms. Every day I said to myself, an older person cannot survive this. I lost like 15 pounds and barely could move. I never been that sick. A doctor never told me what it was. So let me get to my story, right? If you remember correctly, back in January, so my January was the worst YouTube month. You can go look at the numbers. My January was the worst YouTube month I had in years. Just being honest, it was the worst YouTube month that I had in years. And it was because I was down for about a week and a half, 2 weeks. Like the second week of January, I got sick. My girl caught the flu. My girl's in medical, so I understand that. Obviously, she's going to get sick every year. She gets the flu shot, but even then, she's around so much at her job. I understand how she got sick. She got sick. Obviously, I thought I immediately got sick from her, right? So she gets sick. She's down. She gets diagnosed with the flu. I go to a little urgent care center. I'm like, yo, doctor, my girl got the flu. I think I got it too. So they go give me the test, right? This happened in January. They go give me the test, and the test comes back negative. So I don't have the flu. But the doctor then tells me, though, she's like, or excuse me, it was a nurse practitioner. I don't want to put the wrong title on people. She was like, yo, I'm pretty sure you got the flu. Your girl got it. I'm pretty sure you got it. But check this out, though. I'm like, look, doctor, I got the FERRO'S to, look, I got a platform. I'm on camera every day. I can't be down for too long. What can you give me? She told me about a couple options, Tamiflu, and this medicine called Zyfluza. Now, Zyfluza at the time, this is the flu medicine, right? Super tough to find all around the country. I finally find it at somewhere at a CVS, right? And I'm like, yo, can you write me a prescription? She like, the nurse practitioner was like, nah, go to the place and then they can call us and then they'll give you a prescription like that. We'll send it over to them. I'm like, nah, B, y'all about to close. I'm sick as hell. Give me the prescription in my hand. Give me a paper prescription so I can go over there and write. So I can go over there to CVS and get this thing rolling, right? So I go back and forth with the practitioner. She finally gives me the paperwork and I get the Zyfluza. And I would say I was down for maybe, what, 7-10 days. Now, I wasn't as far as Styles P or Meek was when they said they felt like they was about to die. I didn't feel like I was about to die, but I literally just laid in one spot for like 3 or 4 days pretty much not doing anything. And I told my girl something just felt off. I'm one of them people where I'm really good. If I wasn't a journalist, if I wasn't in the business that I'm in right now, I promise you I would be a therapist, right? Because I'm really good at reading people. I read and pick up on bullshit instantaneously. I know when someone lying to me. I just know it. And when the energy feel off. That practitioner's energy was off, and I didn't get it at the time. I was like, why won't she just write me the prescription? Or why she tripping? Like, it said I don't have the flu, but you believe I have the flu. So like, what does that even mean, right? Like, so the energy felt off to me at the time, and I was thinking, and me and my girl been talking the last couple days. I've been like, yo, I feel like I had something like the Rona. I'm not gonna say I had the Corona, but I feel like I had something similar to it months ago. I believe this virus was in this country months ago. Again, I have no scientific data to back up what I'm saying right now, but I really believe it. I was sick as hell. I'm looking at Meek, Styles P, and a lot of other people are saying how they felt like they had something like the Rona a couple months ago. Bro, the way I felt weak as hell. Like I could barely stand up for like 4 or 5 days. And if I can understand why somebody older in age cannot deal with it. If it's anything close to what I had, and worse, I had a fever. I had all the symptoms. Obviously, it could be just like a flu, but also just like the Rona. I'm just saying, bro, I don't know where science is going to take us, what we're going to learn about this virus going forward, but I believe in a year or two's time, it's going to come out that the corona was in this country November, December-ish of 2019, and people just didn't realize what it was. I believe I potentially had it. Styles P believes he potentially had it. Meek Mill believes he potentially had it. You can find stories like that. Everybody got sick, bro. This was one of the worst flu seasons historically. It was one of the worst ever. And that just doesn't sound right, bro. You mean to tell me this strand of the flu was that bad that everybody caught it? No, I think we were catching the coronavirus. That's what I believe happened. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But that's what I believe happened. So quick news break. We always truly miss TALIAFERRO. Please let me know what you think about this in the comment box below. I'm out. I came from nothing, but I want everything God has for me. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I still represent the culture.
I got the kids, they tuned in.
We locked in right now, Mr.
TALIAFERRO.
Mr. TALIAFERRO.
Shout out to Mr. TALIAFERRO.
You're watching Mr. TALIAFERRO TV.
Mr. TALIAFERRO TV.